Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever you are. We're so thrilled to have you with us. We're going to be talking about our student successes today, and we're celebrating you. This is about you, and our purpose is to help you and your family and friends to have a better life. That's why we're here. And we do that by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. And we have three missions. Mission number one is to help those in need. We're a charity first and an educational organization second. So for every hour you go to online classes, the foundation is going to provide eyeglasses, meals, or we're going to provide gallons of clean water for someone in need. And the next thing is mission number two is all about you, your family, and your friends. Our goal is to help you have a better life. And we do that by providing financial rewards when you attend online classes and share with others. Now, these rewards are to be put into your investment account. You can also exchange them for other things as well. But the number one priority of my priority for you is to get that into your investment account and get started investing. Number three is to create an online platform. And we've done that so that you and your family and friends can do classes together. You can play games together. You can have a lot of fun. You can do things competitive. We have schools that do this. And when we do that, it makes it fun so you can attend class together and you can do all these wonderful things and you can earn extra rewards for your organizations. So today we're celebrating 35,000 students. Congratulations. We added another 102 students this week. So we're at 195,000 hours. And you guys did 581 hours this week, which is awesome. You're doing it. We're so proud of you for making that happen. Now, there's three things we want to concentrate. Well, number one is to attend class. Number two is to share with others. And then number three is to create groups. So let's talk about our first one. We've given out over $219,000 to our students of what they have earned in cash prizes and stock. And of course, my wife and I have given well over $1.6 million to different individuals and churches, charities, groups, all kinds of people to help those in need. Now, my goal is to ask you if you'll help us to share the wealth. Now, when my wife and I, which is on Saturday, we're celebrating 41 years of marriage. So I've been married more than the vast majority you've been on this earth, which is pretty sad. LaDonna and I have been together for 44 years. I've been married for 41 years. She's been with me for 2/3 of my life, and we're celebrating that on Saturday. But we had a decision to make. LaDonna and I had a decision to make. And the decision was, do we take the $3 million that we donated to the foundation and do we go buy advertising with it, or do we give it to you? Well, our real purpose is to help you get started. And because once you open up an investment account, once you start investing on your own, and again, the money from us, it's gift, it's a scholarship, it's something that we're going to try and teach you what to do with it, but it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it yourself, because our goal is to get you in the habit of doing the things that you need to do. And so instead of spending that money on advertisement, we want to give it to you. So that's why we want you to share. And so everybody has the ability to share success and money classes. Now, here's how that you can make money. So this is a way that you can make money for your family and friends. And we have the Ambassador Affiliate Program. The Ambassador Affiliate Program works like this. And again, we're nonprofit, guys. We're nonprofit. We're educational. We're a charity. We don't need your money. We just want to help you. And in addition to that, we want to make sure that you have the ability to go to your next level. So we have student rewards. So when you go to online classes, you can earn rewards. And you can do that. You can have enroller rewards. We're going to ask you to enroll your family and friends because our goal is to help you, your family and friends do this together. And they can earn money when people go to classes. And then we have the influencer, which is basically the person that enrolled the enroller that enrolled you. So that's our goal because we want you to be able to work together as a team. Now, as you look at that, there are all kinds of ways that you can earn money. Number one is start with a quick start. It takes you 60 seconds to go through your first class. And when you do that as a student, you earn rewards and the enroller earns a reward as well as the influencer. And 61 of you did it this week. So congratulations. The next one is the share the wealth and win. When the student goes through it, they earn a reward plus the enroller plus the influencer. And 49 of you did that class this weekend. And then we have the Create Your Wealth and Win. This is your game plan of what you need to do in order for you to have a better life. There's 5 steps to freedom and 7 steps to wealth. And our goal is to get you on that path and help you get your kids, your families, and friends on that same path. I've been on this path for over 50 years. And I've been up and down this street all the time. I know this path. I know how to get where we need to go. And my goal is to help you get where you need to go. And 18 of you completed that this week. So congratulations. Now, the next one is the 7 Habits book. And the goal of the 7 Habits is to make the good news is we have hundreds of hours of online classes. The bad news is we have hundreds of hours of online classes. So the key is for us to give you a simple plan. And that plan has to be able to be explained on the back of an envelope. And then it has to be able to go to one piece of paper. And that's what we've created. And so the 7 habits, the 7 steps, the 7 secrets, the 7 pieces to the flow is what we teach. And so that is the book that you can go through plus a course. Now, you can also earn money when you come to this class, the Success and Money Live class, as well as Daryl's class that he does an hour before this class. So if you want to come to a help session, wonderful help session, Johnson, Daryl, his team is available for you then. And it happens 1 hour before this class. And so when that happens, you earn money for being in this class. Can you imagine that, getting paid to come to class? Number 2 is the enroller earns a reward, and so does the influencer. Now, in addition to that, there's all kinds of other classes that you can go through. The money that you can earn money just by going to class. Now, why are we doing this? Because we're going to donate. We've already donated the money. And our goal is to help you get to your next level. So we want you to learn, earn, and return. 3 things. So that's it. You can go through the expanded 7 steps. You can go through the Money Made Easy courses, the small business courses, how to manage your money on one piece of paper, the next step investment courses, basically on step 7. All of you need to own a piece of real estate. Some of you living with family, friends. Real estate is the one thing that's going to keep up with inflation. That's how we made a lot of our fortune. And we just finished the new book, Success and Money Real Estate. Big kudos out to Joshua for being so good at helping me get that book done. I have no hair because I pull it out because I'm such a pain in the butt. Joshua's going to lose his hair too, just having to work with me on this stuff. Right, Josh? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Anyway, so we have these wonderful classes. We just finished the new book, Success and Money Real Estate, which is the goal is to make it so simple, then it flows nicely into Robert Allen's Nothing Down, into creating wealth, into the challenge and other materials that you can go through. Okay. And then we have the advanced courses. So you can make well over $100 just by going to these online classes. And you can see there's a bunch of them. And as many of these classes, the enroller makes money, and so does the influencer. Now, that's attending the online classes. Now I'm going to call out my peeps today. I've got Ryan in the house. I've got Daryl in the house. And I see Kath right there. So Ryan, looks like you're in my same office, dude. How did you do that? That's really weird.
Top secret, Tom.
Top secret, huh? Okay, so I'm going to have you go through and name the first names of these people. These are your top hours for the week. So congratulations, you're going to class.
We'd like to congratulate Nicole Shai, Borny, Lady Diana, Melissa, Elsie, Aletha Gwen, Cyrene, Sebastian, John, Marlon, Marvick, Charles de Gaulle, Cheryl Marie, City Sahara, Bernadette, Jerome, Aaron Jacob, Ariane May, Maricar, John Patrick.
All right, congratulations, guys. First step is you got to learn. I'm still studying. I'm still sucking up information. Warren Buffett is 95. Wow, he's 95 right now. Guess what? He still goes to the office and still reads, compounding his knowledge. And then he takes action with it. So congratulations, you guys are the top individual hours. Not only do you make money by going to the classes, but if you're in this top board right here, we give out extra money on a weekly basis, and there's the top 20. So you also earned a reward for making the top 20. So congratulations. Now, the second one is sharing with others. And it's very simple. Once you log in, you can go to 2.1, and then it will have your own personalized link. You just simply copy that link and you share that with family and friends. Now, the reason we do it this way is because now they're connected to you. Your job is now to be their cheerleader. Your job now is to be that support mechanism. It's your job to encourage them to go to class and start doing things. And so we use that technology to be able to do that. So make sure that you share your link so they're connected to you, or just send them to the website, which is both good. Now, we have a lot of students that are adding to their investment accounts. We don't really track that very well, but we know of some of them because they just pop up in some of our systems right there. Kath, would you like to just rattle off the first names of these folks that actually put additional money in their stock account this week?
Yeah, sure. So we would like to congratulate our top student who added stock to their investment account. We have Elena, Sebastian, Erlita, Cheryl, Marie, Riza May, Marisa, Rachel, Chanel, Christy, Val, Kent, Robert, Ivy, April May, Shauna, Nicole Shai, Elsie, Aleta Gwen, Joel, Jonah May, Borny, Marivic, Imelda, Lovely Eve, Danilo, Ruel, Axel, Armand Santos, Donabel, Arian May, John Mark, Joylyn Pacifico, Jaser John, Leah Janelle, Daryl, Romina Lynn, Amon, Rafael Miguel, Charles Digal, Cyrene, Enrique, Jewel, Jerome, and Joanne. Congratulations. We're
Oh,
so proud of you.
yeah, we are. You're on the right path, guys. You're on the right path. And guess what? The road gets a little bumpy. Sometimes you're going uphill, sometimes you're going downhill, sometimes you're in the roller coaster. But that's what life's all about. Now, so here's our top students for the week, and you can see we've got rookies, beginners, and advanced students right there. So this is the big picture of those top people that we're going to talk about here. But congratulations to all of you. You all are winners. You're on the right path. You're already winning. Now we just want to pile up the score. All right, top rookies. Now here's the rookies that are just getting started that have only enrolled between 1 and 6 people. Kath, I'm going to have you help me here too. So here's your top people. Now you'll notice that they all enrolled 1, but then we look at and sort by hours after that over a 7-day period. But these are the top rookies. Go ahead, Kath.
Yeah, we would like to congratulations. Our top rookie for this week, we have Mia Janelle Mendoza, Nicole Shai Juarez, Joel Colayo, Sebastian Aguilar, Alvi Art Sarico, Shauna Cometa, Rainy Boy Agior, Abigail Kung Pablico, Chanel Nena Binoya. Congratulations
All
for
right,
this week. We are
congratulations,
really proud of
guys.
you.
Awesome, awesome. Now the next one is the beginners group. And Daryl, I'm going to have you come out and help me on this one. These are the students that have enrolled 7 people. And then what it does, the option shows you the hours of all their people in their group. Okay, go ahead, Daryl.
Well, congratulations, Merck Jondell, who happens to enroll 7 new people this week. Charles with 5 people, Cheryl Marie 3, Cyrene 2. We got Rosalinda, Applejoy, and Milenio. Those 3 enrolled 1 new enrollments for this week. Congratulations for our top beginners.
Yeah, every life is precious, guys. Every person's precious. We're all spiritual beings having an earthly experience. And part of our job is to help our brothers and sisters to have a better life. So here's the intermediates, anybody that has enrolled between 20 and 49 people right here. And Daryl, since you're right here, I'll let you read those out too.
Sure. We got Romina Lane. Congratulations. He enrolled 9 people this week. We got Armand Santos and Donival Divine. Both of them enrolled, each of them enrolled 6 people. We got Ireneo with 2, and we got Jean Mananghaya with 1 enrollment. So those are the top intermediates that we have. Congratulations.
All right. Now here's the big dogs. Here's the people who've done 50 or more. And Daryl, since you're up live, I'll let you name off the first one right there.
Sure. So we got our TAF Advanced. Congratulations, Russell Bautista. She enrolled 21 people this week. And if you look to their hours for the last 7 days, they got 7 hours. Congratulations. We also got Johnson Etor with 2, Daryl, Christy, and Tom. Those people enrolled 1 for this week. Congratulations.
So that's pretty awesome. Now, what we do is we're going to take this and we're going to look at it in the big picture here. So 28 of you enrolled 101 people, which is about 4 people, 3.5, 4 people each, which is pretty amazing. And you can see there are the top people right there. And this one breaks it down even more. It shows you what are they, an advanced, a beginner, or intermediate. What I love about this one right here is you can see the hours. So it's great to enroll somebody, but the next thing is go to class, go to class, go to class. Got to learn, got to earn and return. Learn, earn, and return. You can do all three of those things. And what's amazing here is you can see down on line 8, just 6,000 hours. Johnson and his wife are responsible for helping people, and they've spent 6,000 hours. Daryl's people has been 6,500 hours. Now, the influencer, what we do is we take all the people that you enrolled and all the people that they enrolled. And so if you look at this form right here, it'll show you over on the far right side, it says T1, that's all the people that you've enrolled. And then T2 is all the people that they enrolled. And that's just the influencers for the week. Congratulations. This is what it looks like all time. This is the most exciting thing right here. Johnson, between his people that he's enrolled and the people that he helped them enroll, 2,000 people. I'm about 1,900. Daryl's about 1,800. Ethan's about 1,400. Kath is about 1,300. Kath and Daryl get together, they could really crank it there. And it's so cool to see the hours. Guys, this is how you fix it. All right. This is how you fix it, is by going through learning, earn, and returning. Learning, take, and then take an action. That's so important. Now, the third one is to create groups. And so we're doing all kinds of church groups. We're doing all kinds of schools and stuff like that. And if you want us to help you with a church or a school group, we're happy to do it. I taught last night at Brigham Young University to about 30 students last night, and their life's all ahead of them. I'm 66 years of age. They're 25 years of age. Ask any of them, do you want to trade? You want to trade? I'll be 25 again, and you can be 65. Everybody said, no, no way. And I says, how about if I give you $1 million? They still said no. I says, $10 million. They still said no. Why? Because the greatest thing you have is time. Now, if we can take that time that you have on this earth and figure out how to go out there and be successful with it, that's what we're really trying to do. Because, guys, there's two things right here. This is pretty amazing. So when you think about your life, let's go to the iPad right here. When you think about your life, there are, on your tombstone, when you die, there are 2 dates, the date you were born and the date you died. So just for ease, I'm going to show you what I taught these kids last night. First quarter, and we're going to use the year 2000 because my youngest child was born in 2000. It'll be easy to do the math. But you're going to have 4 quarters in your life. There's your second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And there's age, that's 2000 to 2015, 2030, 2045, right there. So when you're born in the year 2000, you've got about 15 years on the first quarter. And by the time you're done with that, that's going to be 2060. You're going to be about 60. 13% of us will die before we're 60. The average person lives to be 75 years of age. That means on average that if somebody lives to be 90, somebody has to die at 60 to keep that average right. So some people are going to die at 60. 13% of the population is going to die at 60. You are got to hustle. Your clock is running, because when you get to be 60, that's overtime number 1. And if you're lucky enough, you get overtime number 2, and you can live to be, 90 or so. Okay, right now, boom, I'm in overtime. I'm in the return mode. You're going to earn, you're going to learn, you're going to earn and learn, and then you got to return. I'm in the return mode. My wife and I are massively in the return mode. Been there, done that, rode the roller coaster, and we've done it all. And we've amassed plenty of money on here. And now our goal is to give back, because you don't know how long you've got on this earth left. 13% of the people die. That's just a stat that I saw by the time they're 60. So you've got to get hustling. Your goal is to be able to take your money and double it over a period of time, the rule of 72. How long does it take for something to double? If you're getting 1% rate of return on your money, it takes 72 years, because 1 times 72 equals 72. If you're getting 12% on your money, it takes 6 years. That's why we've got to do the 5 steps. That's why we've got to do the 7 steps. And once you see, and you can see that the clock is ticking, time is precious. Time is precious. You've only got 4 quarters in your life. Each quarter is 15 years. And then you get overtime. And hopefully you get 1 overtime, and hopefully you get 2 overtimes. But it's not guaranteed. So that's why it's so important that you get on the right track now. That's why it's so important you teach your kids. We got to get our kids on the right track and teach them at the beginning. Everybody says, well, I'll just wait till I'm 30 to start investing. That's the dumbest thing you can think of. If my dad's 4 days older than Warren Buffett. Now, he didn't even know about Warren Buffett when I was born, but Berkshire Hathaway's been around my whole lifetime, basically 65 years. If my dad would have taken $1 US every day and invested it in Berkshire Hathaway for my lifetime, and I took it over $1 a day, that's $30 a month. Over 65 years, that would be $1 billion US, which is crazy. The long-term compounding. The reason we harp on what we harp on and talk about what we talk on is because we need to get you on that path early. We need to teach you the 5 steps to be financially free. If you do those 5 steps, you'll survive. You'll survive, but you're not going to thrive. We've got to do the 7 steps, the last 2. We need to add real estate, and we need to take your small business, make it into a large business, and then we do the wealth formula. And if you'll do those things, you will thrive. We want you to thrive. We want you to make money, and we want you to give it away and help people along the pathway. That's the funnest thing you can do with your money. Now, I've had cars, I've got all that fun stuff. I've had a Ferrari, all that stuff. But you know what? I have more fun doing this than driving that car, honestly. That's why we're here, guys, is to make a difference in your life. So in closing, make a difference. All of you need to make a difference. You need to make it happen. Don't just think about it. You got to pull the trigger and do it. Do something, even if it's just okay. I don't want you to wait till it's perfect. I want you to get something going, get it a placeholder for it, and then go back and fix it and work on it and work on it and work on it. That's the key. And every life is precious, guys. Every life is precious. And we need to help you get where you need to go.